Tell us about your connection to Kolkata. When was the first time you came here, and what does the city essentially mean to you?
Well, I am from the Eastern Himalayas, and like a lot of people from the Eastern Himalayas, I used to think that Calcutta was the opposite of a muse, perhaps the anti muse, if you will. But I lived in Calcutta for 5 months a year for about 5 years, between 2015 and 2020. And my experience of the city changed dramatically. This is a city that takes its literature very seriously. It's a city that has the most delightful winters in the world. I get in a cab and then I talk about books with the cab driver. I don't think there is any other city in India where that would happen. I live in Paris now, and there are so many similarities between Calcutta and the French way of life. And I like the idea of a city that does not fit in with this, new fangled idea of a shining India. I like a city that doesn't care. I like a city that goes, you know what, I'm going to have my nap now. I'll have my mishti doi, a 3-hour nap, and then get up and read or write some poetry. I hope that aspect of Calcutta never changes.
But temperamentally speaking, the Parisians and the Calcuttans, do you see any similarities there as well in terms of maybe a certain degree of artistic inclination or perhaps even complacency? Do you see any temperamental similarities between the natives of Kolkata and Paris?
Those are two. France is a very good country to be a writer in. You encounter a random person, this person realizes that your book has been translated into French. Within 2 days, they will have not just purchased your book, but read it from cover to cover and come armed to you with questions. Something similar would happen in Calcutta. People are excited about writing. People are excited about books. The number of people you encounter at a casual gathering, it doesn't have to be a literary gathering, who claim that they've written books, who have self-published books of poetry, who claim that they're poets. I mean, France and Bengal are, I guess, two places in the world where to say that you're a poet is perfectly acceptable. You can do that unironically.